people who are scared of getting TikTok or Instagram or other things because they're worried about being spied on by the government. It's just insane. All these people seem to watch YouTube Shorts or YouTube in general, or have Facebook, WhatsApp, or other social media apps. So it's like, what the hell are you doing? Are you actually slow in the head? Oh, I could never get TikTok. I don't want to be spied on by the Chinese Communist Party. My bro, you literally get spied on by the American fucking party every day. You get spied on by the Israel lobby every day. If you've even got a phone in any capacity, essentially, you can assume that all your privacy is being compromised unless you're using a phone for very strict, specific purposes and never go on the internet whatsoever. Like, it's just insane to me. All these people putting so much effort into blocking every chance of cookies being stored and shit. They're storing it anyway. All of it is being stored. And then, that aside, let's assume that you have managed to make everything private somehow. You haven't, at least not on a phone. It's just impossible. Unless you just don't use your phone for its intended purpose. If you use it once, all your privacy is gone. But assuming you do keep your privacy, and all this is worth it, and it's worth doing all these stupid steps to keep anonymous, who the fuck are you? Nobody gives a shit about you. People like the president of the USA, all the biggest influencers and the most problematic people on the ADL's list, they're not doing all these crazy things to secure their anonymity, and they're still getting away just fine. Who the fuck are you? You're just a random nobody, and you think the government's suddenly after you. Nobody gives a shit about you. Even people who are notorious, who are actively trying to be seen by them, in double brackets, even they're overwhelmed. They have way too many people to handle. They don't give a shit about you unless you're actively making motions and, you know, causing some uproar or disturbance. People like Nick Fuentes, for instance, you know, they're more pressed with people like him. And even then, like, the guy still had TikTok and Instagram and everything. Obviously, he got banned from it. Fair play. Extreme case. But it's just, I just don't get it. Is it a form of narcissism or delusion, thinking you're way more important than you are? Or is it some sort of way to give oneself the illusion of control? I'm stuck in this fucking nightmare of a world where everything's tracked and everything's a psyop. At least if I do some bullshit on my phone, it gives me the illusion of having more control and power than I have. Yes, this is my choice. I choose who spies on me. In truth, you don't. Everyone's spying on you all the time. If anything, the best way to become more anonymous would be to oversaturate all your social media accounts with spam and bullshit. Literally like everything. Comment on everything. Random words. Share millions of posts a day of your stock images and random spam. Eventually, even if you had legitimate data which could be targeted by predators and whatnot, it's just going to be so oversaturated with absolute spam that all your data is going to be seen as useless anyway. No marketer will be able to use it because you'll like everything, you'll be clicking on everything. It'd just be essentially junk data. And you're more likely to get away scot-free and have less issues if you live like that. But obviously that's effort as well. But still, compared to just cutting yourself off from the world. Honestly, it's a psyop. It's a way of tricking, especially young people, to not participate in society at all and just become little autistic hermits, only watching videos and never interacting or engaging with anything. It's just another divide and conquer if you really think about it. All this push for privacy and trying to get away. I will never be on TikTok. That's for spies. It's like, bro, your American government's spying on you way more than China ever could. China don't even know what you look like. They think we all look the same, probably. They don't give a fuck. They keep these things for archival purposes. But USA does the same and much worse, and they sell all our fucking data. And we just let them do it. But then if China does something similar, oh no, it's the most evil thing in the world. You guys are such fucking sheep. It's actually embarrassing. You know, and to that I mean anyone who's watching who is like that, who is actually so fucking stupid as to be putting all these attempts in to make their phone private. Like, bro, your phone's never going to be private anyway. And even then, nobody gives a fuck about you. Whatever.